Never take off the back flange.
It turns out I've been installing my cutoff blades wrong, or at least that's what I'm told. A few years back, I was on the job site and I installed a new cutoff blade on an angle grinder. My boss promptly took the angle grinder from me, removed the blade, flipped it around, and told me that is how it's supposed to go. But why? Now, I plan on getting to the bottom of this, and by the end of this video, hopefully we'll have our answer. If you look online, according to these videos, my past boss is right. You have to put the print on the inside. But again, these videos have no explanation whatsoever. On the other hand, another common thought is that the print on your plate should face out, so all warnings and information are as visible as possible. But let's be honest, nobody ever reads this. Not only that, but there's plate cutoff blades like these that do have a side. These wheels are placed with the divot towards the grinder, giving better clearance for the nut. And most of these, if not all of these wheels, have the print facing in, making it not visible. Still, I'm not convinced. Just because most of the plates are made like this doesn't mean much. It's likely just due to the convenience of manufacturing, given that grinding blades have a back to them, which just seems like a better place for the label. So this was likely just translated to cutoff wheels, which don't have a back to them. Okay, up to now we have no concrete answer. The blades themselves don't indicate any direction, though that doesn't eliminate the possibility of them having a side. The plate style blades also do not indicate a side, yet they do have a side. Now if we look at the blades, there is something different about the two sides, and maybe, just maybe, it has something to do with this metal ring here. One side has a metal ring on it while the other does not. So an argument I have heard is that clamping your nut down on this metal ring increases the chances of damaging the integrity of your blade, increasing the potential for injury. Now let me give you a word of advice. Do not look up angle grinder injuries. It's extremely gnarly and I have newfound respect for these tools, and I'll probably have trouble sleeping tonight. But trust me, don't look it up. Anyway, after much research and reading countless manufacturer's instructions, there's no indication whatsoever that this metal ring makes a difference, whether it damages it or not, which way it is. So it's unlikely the metal ring makes a difference. Not only that, but again, there are directional wheels that have the metal ring sometimes on the inside and sometimes on the outside. So it's very unlikely that this metal ring makes any kind of difference. I did, however, find something interesting. Did you catch it? Nearly every single angle grinder manufacturer has the letters facing inwards on their images. So maybe the manufacturers are onto something they're not telling us. Or perhaps it's just that the grinders look better from that camera angle and it's another opportunity to show off their brand. Who knows? The fact is that while their images are this way, they have no written indication or explanation as to which way it actually has to go. At this point, I'm just thinking it has to make no difference. They're geometrically identical both ways, so it shouldn't matter. But I also have this metal cutoff blade, which also is geometrically identical, yet it does have a direction. It's marked directly on the blade. This blade has a direction. So even if it is geometrically identical both ways, for some reason, this blade has a direction, though I can't figure out why. Okay, so it's not about the label being visible, it's not about the metal ring in the center, it's not about safety. As far as we could tell, there isn't any kind of manufacturer recommendation for which way the blade should go. Now I did find one thing, which is promising, and it's straight from the horse's mouth. A statement from a cutting wheel manufacturer representative. Meet Paul Gray, expert engineer from Norton Abrasives.
People often ask which way should they put the disc. It's a personal choice. It doesn't affect the performance of the disc whatsoever.
And there you have it. It's a matter of personal preference. If you like to face your tag in or out, it doesn't matter. Go crazy.